I was a ghost, I was alone.
Hey everyone, you've probably seen a bunch of K-pop Demon Hunters remakes out there, and yep, one of those is mine. I posted the full clip in my last video, so we'll skip the replay. Today, I'll show you exactly how I made it, step by step, so you can create your own live-action version of anime scenes and bring this moment to life. Alright, let's first take a look at the original video. This opening clip is all about Hana. It's the moment where her story begins, when she rises up and awakens. To recreate that in live action, we first need a solid keyframe to build from. Basically, we want a frame that clearly shows Hana's entire face and pose, so the AI can reproduce her look consistently later when we generate the live-action version. Initially, I actually made the mistake of starting from the very first frame, the one where Hana's eyes are still closed. But the problem with that is consistency. That frame doesn't even show her full face, and when the character isn't clearly visible, it makes every step that follows, editing, pose adjustment, and regeneration, much harder. So instead, we'll pick a frame that fully shows Hana's face. That gives us a clean, consistent base to build on for all the following edits. Now let's head over to MagicEdit. Click Magic Canvas and start a new workflow. I'm naming mine Demon Slayer for this example. The first thing we'll do is add a video input node. That's where you can upload the original K-pop Demon Hunters clip. Just pick your video file and allow it to upload. Once it's loaded, click the Select Range button. That's the little second button on the right. This lets you trim or extract the exact section you want to work on. Like I mentioned earlier, we're looking for a frame that clearly shows Hana's full face and body, something that'll make it easier for the AI to stay consistent later. So scrub through the timeline until you find a frame that looks clean and complete. This one right here looks pretty good. Her face is clear, lighting's nice, and there's no motion blur. Once you find your ideal frame, click Save Frame as Input Node. That'll automatically extract the image from the video, and now you're ready to start working with it inside the workflow. Alright, now you can see that our input node already contains the extracted image. If you open it up, you'll notice a small Netflix watermark sitting at the top right corner. Let's remove that first. It's super simple. Just add an image editing node, connect it to the input, and type in remove the Netflix logo from the top right corner. Then click run and give it a few seconds. Once it finishes, you'll see the watermark is completely gone. The image looks much cleaner now. Perfect. Let's save this version so we can use it later. Now, since this frame is still from the animated version, we want to convert it into a realistic live-action look. To do that, add a GPT node. This will help us generate a descriptive prompt for Hana. You can type something like, describe the girl in this image, and return a detailed prompt for generating her as a live-action version. Here's an important tip. Make sure you specify that she's a Korean girl. These image models sometimes mix up features or styles if you don't specify nationality. So including Korean K-pop girl really helps the AI stay consistent with the Demon Hunter style. You can run the node a few times to see which description sounds best. Then copy the one you like. Usually it'll say something like animated Korean girl. But since we want realism, just replace that with realistic live-action Korean girl. Once you're happy with the prompt, connect it to a text-to-image node. I recommend using Nano Banana. It consistently gives great results for this kind of stylized realism. You can set the output count to 2, so it generates 2 variations. That way you can compare them and pick your favorite version. Click run, wait a few seconds, and there you go. 2 live action versions of Hana generated from your prompt. Choose the one that best captures her look and lighting, and that'll be our base image for the next step. Before we move forward, let's remove the background so it's completely clean. Add an image editing node, connect the image, and just type remove background. Click run, and after a few seconds you'll see a nice clean cutout of Hana. Perfect. Now we've got a transparent version to work with. But if we compare it with the original anime frame, you'll notice something. Her hands don't quite match. In this version, the hand is flipped, so it's opposite of the original pose. That's an easy fix. Just open Photo Studio, or any editor you prefer, and simply flip the image horizontally. Now her hand is on the correct side and matches the source. Next, let's go back to the video and extract the first frame again, the one we used as our reference. Save it as a node in MagicEdit. Then add a GPT node and describe that image, just like before. Prompt example, describe this image in detail, focusing on Hana's face and lighting. Return a prompt for generating this in realistic style. Remember, we're using this new description to edit our previously generated full-body Hana image. So once you have the prompt, make sure to replace animated with realistic Korean live-action girl. Then connect your previous Hana image to an image editing node, paste the new prompt, and click run. Now, the first result might not look right. Maybe she's lying down instead of standing. That's totally normal. When that happens, just tweak the prompt a bit. For example, add something like, Standing position, natural posture, same lighting. Run it again a few times until you get one that looks right. Eventually you'll find one that has the perfect lighting, the same hairstyle, and the right angle, just like the anime shot. Once you're happy with it, we can fine-tune the pose. If the face angle still feels off, like maybe Hana's head is tilted differently, just add another image editing node and type, turn the head slightly to the right and tilt down a bit. Run it again and you'll see the new version align much better with the original shot. Now the head and hand match almost perfectly. Save this as your final image for the first frame. This will be our live action base. Next, we need the background. Grab the original anime frame again and remove Hana completely, leaving just the environment. Prompt example, remove the character, keep the background and lighting intact. Once it's done, double check for leftover logos. Sometimes the Netflix watermark reappears at the top right corner. If it does, just add another edit node and remove it again. Simple fix. Now you've got a perfect, clean background for your first frame. The last step is compositing everything together. Open Photo Studio again and switch the canvas ratio to 9:16 for a vertical shot. Upload both layers, the live action Hana you just made and the clean background image. Position Hana in the same spot as in the original frame. Match her face and posture carefully so it feels seamless. Now you have your completed live action recreation of the first shot. Now let's go back to the original video and find the ending frame of the first clip. That's the moment when Hana opens her eyes. Once you locate it, extract that open eye frame as well. Now we've got the second keyframe ready to work with. Just like before, connect this frame to a GPT node to generate a descriptive prompt for it. This helps the AI understand the lighting, pose, and camera angle for this new shot. This time, we'll be using the 19:6 image we created earlier in Photo Studio, the one that already matches our live action layout. We'll use that image together with the new GPT prompt to recreate Hana's open eye version. So connect both, the image node from your finished first frame and the text node containing the new prompt. Then, run it through an image editing node. Once it finishes, you'll see Hana with her eyes open, and the lighting should match perfectly with the previous frame. Looks great, right? Now we've got our two hero frames ready, one with her eyes closed and one with her eyes open. To animate the transition, add another node to combine them. You can use a first-last frame node, which basically creates a smooth transition between a starting and an ending frame. Connect both images, run the workflow, and you'll see Hana's eyes suddenly open, just like in the original anime shot. Give it a few seconds to render, and there it is, your very first live-action motion clip. Next, let's take this clip into CapCut, or whichever editor you prefer. Import your new video and align it with the original anime version. Then, slightly adjust the playback speed so the eye-opening moment hits perfectly on the beat. Once you sync it up, the transformation lines up beautifully with the music from Golden. And that's it. We finished the first section of the project, the intro scene where Hana opens her eyes and the energy starts to build. In the next video, we'll move into the I was alone, I was a ghost sequence, where things get even more dynamic and cinematic. So stay tuned, and if you've made it this far, awesome work.